Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back. Clumsy Trucking Friday. Goodness. Did my phone just go live? No, we're good. How's everyone doing? Thanks for joining today's stream. What do we have in chat? It's a rowdy bunch. Goodness, even before the stream started. How's everyone doing, guys? Thank you for joining. Panda, Scotsman J, here even before the stream started. Hey Patrick, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate the company, guys. So Panda, for you, is it too early? Or are you coming from a night shift work? How's it going, guys? What have you been up to? Hey King D, glad you could join today. How are you doing? Did I miss anyone else? No, I think we are good. And anyone else who's lurking? Lurk away, guys. More than welcome to enjoy. Now, a bit of an announcement before we continue, and I'll keep on repeating this all throughout just to let people know. I will have to stream a bit shorter today. 2 hours instead of 3. Because we have a few important meetings to prepare to. Both me and Mrs. Clumsy, we have our own meetings that we have to prepare for. So I'll have to cut the stream earlier. But till then, we get to have fun in ATS. So let's go and do that. Let's go and load up the sim. 1 second. You guys see the title? We might not hear each other anymore after I start. We'll see. Too early, no night shifts. Ah, that's good. That's good. Thank you for waking up early for the stream, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the effort. There we go. Hey, AK. Bye, Scotsman. How are you doing, guys? 1 second. All right, so let's have a look at the list of mods that we'll be using today. Nothing too fancy. Same profile. Back to our main profile. Last week we were checking out Project Australia. This is now released to the public. You guys might have tried it out. I think, who was it? Was it Hasib who was testing it out? But looked nice. And glad you guys have been enjoying that as well. So now we are back on our main profile. And we'll be driving the same truck that I drove in the silent trucking episode this week. What was that? That was the Mack R with the sleeper, I believe. 1 second. That's the guy. So Mack R by Harven, and then the add-on, the sleeper and all the other add-ons by Dieling. So that combination right there. Yes. And then I'm trying out a new trailer you guys shared in the Truck Sim Mods channel. It's an old school trailer by Smarty. I think it's a 70s trailer, yeah. Late 70s. How do you even read that? Timpte Super Seal. Looks to be around the same era as the truck, maybe. Because we will be trying out a new engine, well, relatively new engine from Kriechbaum. In the 4.1. The Detroit Diesel 12V71T, a 2-stroke Detroit Diesel. And if you've seen that in the silent trucking episode, then yes, it will be quite interesting. If you can still hear me while I'm driving. Hi, Clumpy. Yes. Yeah, Shumi has released Real Company logo for ATS. Thanks for sharing that in Discord. I saw it. I'm not yet keen on trying it out because we have this amazing mod from MLH, right? Which changes not only the companies, but the gas stations and billboards and everything. So I think it will be a very tough to beat mod. But it's nice to have a change. And I'm sure with Shumi's experience that it's going to be interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Silly Panda. Yeah, mods list always has all of these stuff. So the Everest is there. Look under trailers, and also this one, the Timpte Super Seal, is also in the mods list. Hey Ark, how's it going, man? Where have you been driving? So without further ado, let's drive. And we will be driving in... Actually, we are able to drive the same route that I took in the Flight Sim stream 2 days ago, which is in New Mexico, in Farmington, crossing over to Arizona, to Kayenta. And then we'll be passing through the same Four Corners Monument. I think it's also here in ATS, right? I think I kind of remember that. And then we'll proceed exploring Arizona, because I want to explore Arizona not only in this sim but in Flight Sim as well. So I want to see how it looks on the ground and then compare how it looks in the skies and vice versa. And then if we have time, then we'll go down south to Mexico again. It's been a while, but yeah, we only have 2 hours today. I'll be ending a bit earlier, so we'll see how far we can get. Not yet, Panda, not yet. No, I think I will get it the same time. I might be getting it for free if my coupon still works, but I don't think, at least he hasn't reached out to me yet about an early access version. But yeah, I am very interested in trying it out because the photos in there are very, very interesting. The textures look super crisp. It is expensive. It is super expensive, that's true. But is it worth it? We will see. I have not tried it out myself yet. Hey Alex, how was dinner? Thanks for joining the stream, man. How have you been? How's the cane working out? Arizona and Truck Sim is mess since it's an old DLC. That's true, although they have been updating it sneakily through the different versions. So I'm actually not sure if it's still the same as before, because if you guys remember, in one of their older or more recent updates in Truck Sim, they added so many signs to Arizona, care of Nat Vander, I think. When Nat Vander joined SCS, that was his project. He added so many signs to Arizona, so it got filled, it got more realistic. But when it comes to the actual like bends of the road, are they realistic? Are they too sharp? I'm not sure if that's still a problem, or if that ever was a problem. Yar, Jack, Mr. Fancy Pedals himself. I was in racing session, sorry I had to drop earlier. Oh my goodness, Patrick. Thank you for that sub. Goodness. And welcome back to the Brozone Arc. And yeah, I saw your message, Jay. I think that's a well-deserved one. Are you able to provide that, or should that be me? It's a bit cryptic right now, but when it comes to happen, I'll let you guys in on that discussion. May have pulled a Riz lag. Signature move. So here we are in Farmington, and here you can see the state borders, right? And that's where the Four Corners Monument is. I can imagine that's probably it, with a question mark. So we'll be doing that short trip from Farmington to Kayenta. That's the exact trip I did 2 days ago in Flight Sim. There is a lake nearby here, supposedly Navajo Lake. That's where the airport was, 6,500 feet above mean sea level. And headed west past Farmington. The airport, I think, of Farmington is somewhere here, pretty close. I'm not sure if it's modeled here in the sim though. But yeah, headed westbound, and then we passed through the Four Corners Monument in Flight Sim as well. It was not too detailed though, but it was a nice touch to actually see it. And then you have mesas all over here in Utah. And then Kayenta. And then in Kayenta, there's like this nice cliff against this the town itself. So it's like here, over here on the left side, on the west side. It's full of cliffs. Very nice scenery. Okay, no problem. We'll do that next time, Jay. If I remember. Hey, Adrian. Thanks for joining. How are you? Yes, thank you for catching me live. Thanks for making the effort. Yes, that's very true. That's a good watch out arc. So we'll go full volume right now just to get a feel of how loud it is. But we will adjust it, okay? Because I have fancy stuff now, and I'll let you... I think I shared that before, but yes, I'll let you know about it. I'll share it with you. 1 second, let me go through here. Alright. Here we go. Let's listen to the engine. And all the sliders are in the middle. Kriechbaum style. This is a very interesting idle sound. Normally, I'm more used to the machine gun idle. Jug, 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 jug. This is like a breathing idle, right? And that might be because it's a two-stroke. I don't know. I have no idea if that's like a characteristic of a two-stroke engine. DD singing goodness. No. No. I'm not falling for that again. Subscription for sign language. Yeah. Protect your ears, guys. A Skyr 20 months. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This thing purrs. GG Skyr, glad you made it to the stream. How have you been? What have you been busy with these days? Yeah, it purrs right at the edge of that rev range. That's its favorite, around the 2000 to 2500 RPMs. It really sings. There you go. So we'll see. Oh, what is that? Oh, there you go. Alan is not impressed so far, but we'll see if he wakes up. Inside, I believe these are Zeemod's interior sounds, but the engine itself is Kriechbaum's. Yes, definitely definitely Zeemod's. I hear the shifter. Now my problem is I try to float the gears, right? But I'm usually familiar with floating the gears when the revs are around 1500. When it's 2500, it feels somehow different. The revs are not the same, like they don't travel the same. So I might have a harder time floating. You might have noticed that. I was trying to float my gears in the silent trucking video, if you guys have seen that. But it was very hard for me. Oh, and that's a trailer, by the way. 70s trailer. Looks a bit more boxy. Somewhere in the middle of like a Great Dane Everest modern trailer and an old school one. Yeah, kind of like it. It fits very well. And then I have the purring refrigerator. Oh crap, didn't notice you have these barriers here. Oh no. Yeah, and we have drive safely's they call it reefer sound in the background as well. A race car Jack would drive. Yeah, I think this even is louder than the car that Jack was driving. Where should we be going? Okay, it's this way. Okay. Right now, it's nothing fancy yet, right? It's very calm. In the lower revs, it doesn't sound like anything different. But as it gathers up revs there, we're at 1500 now. And they get to 2000. That's where all the fun starts. Yeah. Is this with zero volume? Yeah, I think this is the default volume. So let me know if it's too loud, and we can go fancy here. Look at this. I now have proper fade in and fade out for the volume. So I'll keep the revs the same. Then I can lower the sounds like that very, very sneakily. Or bring it back to normal. Like so. Sneaky. The surging is because of a mechanically driven supercharger. Oh, fancy. I see. That is super cool. So one sec, let me try and refresh my memory. Turbocharger, I'm familiar with how it works. It works on the exhaust side, right? It's spinning the turbine and stuff like that. A supercharger, on the other hand, I think works on the intake side. Was it? I'm trying to remember how it works. But yeah, the problem with the turbocharger is more of a delay. The supercharger doesn't have that. But what is the disadvantage? But at the end of the day, it tries to take in more air, right? Something like that. Just 16. Sorry, I missed that, Panda. Goodness. 16 months. Thank you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for waking up early. IHOP Corner Shop. Yeah, those are one of the real companies add-ons by MLH. So it includes not only the pickup points, the companies themselves which have jobs, it's also the corner shops, the simple stores on the sides of the road and things like that. Calm before the storm. Yeah, and we have our windows closed, guys. That's the main thing. We have our windows closed, so the insulation is actually helping a lot to keep our ears intact. Okay, let's pick that up. The wine sounds like supercharger indeed. Oh, you guys know your stuff. Roots type superchargers driven from the engine directly on the intake side. Okay, cool, thank you. I kind of remember the basics, but not anymore how the actual flow looks like. I think that's enough for now. Shall we open those windows? Okay, let's. I'm going to open them because of my long arms. I can open them both at the same time. Right? Crank them both at the same time. There you go. Right. Let's give it a few seconds, maybe a few minutes, where we drive with open windows. And when we're all deaf, then we'll roll the windows up again. But first, we have to park. So let's do that. This DD sounds so quiet. Oh. Challenge accepted, says the 12V71. Driving the supercharger is a large parasitic power loss. Ah, why? Is it too heavy? I'm sure this is a DD, yes. Low RPM, it can even draw more and make power. Yeah, I think it really likes the higher revs. Actually, Kapitan Kriechbaum himself commented on the video, on the silent trucking video. He said, yeah, when you're talking about a two-stroke Detroit diesel, there is no such thing as silent driving. I got a laugh from his comment. I actually pinned it. Okay. So reverse it. Easy enough. Focusing. It looks good-ish. We'll run over the cone. That should be okay. We'll bounce back up. Okay, that looks good. And then let's reverse it from here. Make sure we don't hit that side. I need to adjust a bit. Hey, MGN. Second. There we go. Is that green? I think that's green. No, it's not. I think I went over. Yeah, oop. Just a tad. There you go. Close them up. Hey, British Gamer. Thanks for joining the stream. How are you? Sorry, I missed some messages, guys, while parking. Let me catch up. Good. Large parasitic power loss in comparison to a turbo. Ah, I see. It takes... Ah, I see. Alright, alright. So in order to spin those turbines, it takes a bit of like the engine power. So the overall horsepower is reduced. Interesting. So what does it have as an advantage? Like acceleration? Good. Right, now we're loaded. Loaded by how much? 17 tons frozen yogurt. Should not be a problem. Let's go and reroute. Make sure we pass through the Four Corners monument here. Yeah, that looks good. 146 miles. This is easy peasy in truck sim, right? In real life, it would take a couple of hours, I guess. It would take, I don't know, 2-3 hours. Doing good, man. Starting to... You know what, let's leave the windows open, right? You guys wanted it. Wanted some loud sounds. Short speed up with huge gas usage. Heavy and also less efficient, driven through a belt from the engine. Ah, there you go. The instant boost of the line. Yeah, right. That makes sense. Because that's the problem with turbochargers, right? There's a delay because it has to reach the exhaust. There has to be something coming out of the exhaust first for the turbocharger to work. So there's a bit of a delay before it kicks in. With a supercharger, you don't have that. So you get the instant boost. But overall, as I understand, the power is less because of that. Lake Street. This is also one of the additions. Recently, yeah, the SES has been sneaking updates bit by bit, adding street names, adding signs. And oftentimes, you don't get to notice it. Because oftentimes, what do? Oftentimes, we stay to the new DLC areas, right? When Wyoming is out, we stay in Wyoming, Colorado, and we hardly explore anymore the areas that are that have been there before, so we don't really notice the updates. Made some engines that used engine-driven superchargers and turbochargers together. Wow. Cool. That sounds pretty interesting. That must be heavy, huh? Hey, Resymbol. How are things, man? Let me try and float gears here. Take note, we are still inside the city. So I haven't even allowed the engine to stretch its legs yet. Doing good, man. Doing good. Excited for the weekend. Me and Mrs. Clumsy have a reservation later tonight. Nothing fancy. It's our favorite place to hang out. Not formal or anything. It's as informal as it gets, but it has drinks. Has nice food. Nice to end the working week on a relaxing note. It's been a while since we've gone there, so I'm super excited. I'm looking at my volume levels. It's not peaking yet, so that's good. And I'm able to float gears still. That's good. the speed limit here? Oh, I should have removed my phone speed limit GPS. We do speed ahead. Let's hear the Jake brake. Ah, yeah, there it is. No problem. Yeah, the Jake brake isn't as loud, right? It's more the engine itself in the higher revs where it screams out. Hey, I like that. Cliff out there. I can't hear you. Let's roll our windows up. The nice thing about the windows up is you get all the roar, but they're a bit muffled. So it's a bit more easier to understand each other. And then furthermore, we can do the trick where we lower the volume, like so, and there I think I can speak easily even with the engine working like that, right? So I'm not sure which one you guys prefer. This level? Back to normal, or somewhere in between? Did you even notice a difference? I'm going back to normal. Here we go. That's normal. That's the subdued volume. Ah, fade in, fade out. Smooth. Yes, let me know which one you prefer better. 1 second, I'll get back to chat. Yeah, the Jake brake is working amazingly well because we're staying in the higher revs, so the Jake brake has a lot of power, has a lot of stopping power in those higher revs. Yeah, I see the cliffs here. They look familiar, more or less. Turning a volume knob on a mixer table, I know, right? So pro. I'm actually just pressing a button to do that fade in, fade out for me. Are we in Idaho? Hey Tom. No, we are in New Mexico. Crossing over to Arizona. We're going to stop by the Four Corners Monument. The same route we took in the Flight Sim stream 2 days ago. Stream Deck magic, yeah. Oh my goodness. Still too quiet for Jay. Might have to have those ears checked, man. Just saying. That's Jay's favorite state sentence. All good, all good. It's if it's not up to your taste, it's not up to your taste. What truck is this? Hey Pokemon, welcome back, man. This is the Mack R by Harven with the sleeper add-on by Dieling. This is free and available in the mods list. Good. Which engine are you running? Detroit Diesel 12V71. It's a 2-stroke engine that is part of Kriechbaum's engine sound mega pack 4.1, if I remember correctly. Let's get that volume back to original. There you go. Four Corners Monument, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. So we saw this 2 days ago from thousands of feet up in the air. Pretty high elevation here in general, I think. Around 5,000, 4,000 feet, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is the literal crossing point in between all those states. What states are those again? New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, right? Stop here. I think they're checking there. Better not roll it over. Yes, that's true, Tom. That's true. Steam Workshop. Yes, it has been in the Steam Workshop for quite some time. The Mack R. It's a very famous mod there. It's by Harven. It's one of the most famous. And then recently, Dieling added some parts, added a sleeper cab because before it was only a day cab, and added some customizing parts to make it really beefy, like so. Very nice. Dead end. There's the viewpoint. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Automod got upset indeed. Good. Looks good. Let's go. Oh, I have to close the engine. There we go. Get some music in. Has anyone been here before? This, I don't know why, but this has a really big, how to say, impact to me. Having that like corner, literal corner, like so, in between 4 states. And it probably is like that because I saw this, I saw a video from Aviation 101 maybe a year or so ago, a couple of years ago, where they flew over this in real life. And when I saw it, and then when they explained it the first time, it's the first time I heard of it. Like, yeah, they actually managed to find that corner spot and make it a landmark. It's quite nice. Good. I will have to take a photo in a bit. Sleeping peacefully on the dash as usual. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. He approves of the engine sounds, even if it's not a cat. Surprisingly enough. No corners, but it's a circle. Oh my goodness, what a troll. You've been there. Oh, nice. Are there lots of people normally, Resymbol? I would imagine many tourists. I mean, if I were here in real life, I would definitely go here. Just, I don't know, there is something about, you know, I don't know why, but I like those simple things. Those like, because it's not, how do you say, we have a lot of those, right? The state crossings or the country crossings or whatever they are. Like there is that literal line, and when you step here, you're in this state. When you step over there, you're in that state, and that's cool enough. And you see many photos about that, people doing backbends and acrobatics and whatnot, taking pictures in between those. So you're like literally in 2 states in one at the same time. But this one is taking that one notch higher. This is 4 states. And that doesn't normally happen. So I really like it. I really like the concept. If you think about it, if you're like a killjoy about it, you can think about it in like, borders are nothing but arbitrary lines that people thought about and agree on. But I don't want to look at it that way. I don't want to be a party pooper. The guy is standing in the middle, exact point where the 4 states meet. That circle, right? That like cross here in the middle. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, Bones. How are things, man? How's our residence lab rep doing? What are you driving at the moment? Familiar, yeah, yes, it's the same one. Just has a few additions to it. And I'm actually driving with this because it fits the engine very well. I first heard the 2-stroke diesel, Detroit diesel goodness in this truck. I think it was only an 8V71 that was included. Now this is a 12V71. So it's a V12 as I understand, right? A 12-cylinder V-shaped layout of the engine. I actually don't know how it looks like, but you must have like 6 cylinders on each side shaped like a V. My goodness. Hey Boss Ray, thanks for joining. Thanks for following. Appreciate the company. Let's go somewhere in the middle. Let me reduce the volume just a bit. Maybe there would be the middle point. Yeah. Let's keep it there and see if you guys like that. Can you still hear me with this? Or do you want me to take it a bit lower? Most of them are in wooded areas or like malls or... Oh, you mean the state crossings? Yeah, right. Looks for imaginary dotted line. It's an interesting feeling being in 4 states at the same time. Exactly, yes, exactly. That's what amazes me so much. I don't know why. Just a nice thing with the vastness of the world, right? Being in 4 places at the same time. How often can you say that? It sounds a bit like sci-fi. Yeah, that's exactly the thing I'm saying, like what Jay said. If you're a bit of a killjoy about it, you can think of it that way. It all depends on your point of view. Perspective. It's a big thing. 6 cylinders each side. Hey Boss Ray, thanks for joining. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoy your time here. Yeah, we're green. We can pass the way station. Thankfully, we didn't have Ark's Curse today. 18 in total. Oh my goodness. The maths. Sounds legit. Excited for Montana. Glacier National Park. Oh, I see. I think I've read that in the blog, the SES blog. They say it matches the Yellowstone National Park and other national parks in terms of beauty. That is going to be very interesting to see. I hope they add it in the DLC, just like how they added Yellowstone. That's pretty cool. Killjoy, yeah, that's the word. Very apt. A new Harry Potter game. Oh yeah, I think I saw Rohan share the trailer for it. I haven't watched it. Does it look nice? I really love the Harry Potter books. I think it's the only series I read twice. Most of the books I read, I only read once. I think I read it at one point and then a few years later I reread it because I forgot what happened. It's very well written, very easy to read, and very intriguing with all the twists and turns. You can understand country borders, state borders are right. You can do that with countries instead of states, right? Well, I guess, well, the US, because the US is so big, so the states can be a big thing as well. And in some ways, different states can feel like different countries altogether because of the different laws, the different people, right? The different cultures. So in a way, being in the US, yeah, I can imagine. It's not enough to just say US because it's like, where in the US? Because anywhere you go can be so different from each other. California. Yes, definitely, especially with the rework. So yes, that's a good point, Celabones. I'm planning to stay in the West Coast a bit, explore it a bit more, because I want to do this comparison. Because I'm going to be staying in Flight Sim in the West Coast more because of Pilot Edge. This online service, paid service, where you have to pay monthly and you get to have the ATC, the air traffic control. You actually speak with somebody on the other end when you're talking on the radio. So that's a paid service and it's only available in the West Coast. Yeah, and I think it reaches as far as New Mexico and then all the way to the west. So I'll be staying a lot in there in Flight Sim to maximize what I pay for. And I want to see how it looks on the ground in Truck Sim. So I want to compare the two. And we'll see. And that's perfect because California is about to get even more redone, right, with the upcoming ATS version. So that's a good sign. Books definitely, Tom. Most of the time, I like the books more. It's just that it's harder to devote time to read the books. It takes a lot longer, right? But like in maybe 9.9 times out of 10, yeah, the books are better in my opinion. Not yet, Jack. I did add it to my list. I think I saw the trailer. I watched the trailer. Looked very intriguing. But yes, it's in my list. What else is in my list? What is this newish movie? The Addon Project, was it? That looked intriguing. I haven't watched it yet, but I added it to my list. And then I started watching Billions again. Billions as the continuation of the series is out. So I have been watching that, and it comes out in like weekly episodes. Valorant. I don't know anything about Valorant, but Killjoy has been a very common term, at least in my generation. I'm not sure if it's still used these days though. That might be an aging term, that's true. One sec guys, I'll catch up with chat. I see a lot of messages I haven't read yet. As usual. My bad. Yeah, that's all wrong. Philippine province borders. Ah, yes, that's true. I actually don't remember any actual like border, except like the welcome signs, right? Normally when you're on the road, you say like, oh, thank you for staying, or stay safe. You're now leaving this area. And then a few meters ahead, you're like, welcome to this province. That's the most out of borders, but there is no like literal line where you can cross. It's not that big a deal, I think. My goodness, is that wrong? Okay, there you go. I think that's more or less working. And then we just stay level like so. I'm trying to level my axles, my trailer with the yellow paint, yellow line. I think it can be a good guide. Second, huh? Back to you guys in a bit. So yeah, here in Kayenta, maybe those are the cliffs that I'm referring to. What I saw in Flight Sim. Pretty good. Is that good? Yes, that's good. Alright. Let's see. Can't really say it's the same. Yeah, that's true. Might be different. But it's good enough. It's close enough. Late? What? San Rafael going away. Oh, right. They did mention that. Let's have a look at the 15 minutes late. Okay. Let's have a look at the map. Where is San Rafael right now? Near the end of 2022. Perfect for the holidays. Nice. And the project is awesome. Okay. Looking forward to it. Yes, I added it to my list. Is it true? Is it a continuation of the... What was the movie before? 13 Going 30? Is it the same characters? I think I saw an article about that. It's the same actress for sure, right? What's her name? I forgot. Yeah, she's a famous actress. So where is San Rafael? San Rafael is here. Okay, I see. This guy. And because of the rescale, they couldn't fit the town anymore. Oh, I feel bad for the San Rafaelians. But I think it's a good choice. Because you really cannot fit so many towns in such a small space with a scale. Snowplow. Don't they have that already? It's pretty interesting. Demo mode, I see. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly like that, Tom. Leaving Maryland, welcome to Delaware. Something like that. Yes. Is Delaware near that area? Because I I'm watching Billions and they have to go to this Delaware Attorney General or something, and I keep thinking, where is Delaware? Can't remember where it is geographically. San Francisco is getting bigger, and Ukiah, is that how you read that? Ukiah? So San Francisco, that's great. Deserves much more attention. And Ukiah, where is that? Oh, this guy. Okay, I see. So it's this entire strip. So because both of those are getting bigger, San Rafael isn't going to squeeze in anymore. I see. Thanks for the info, Cellabones. Any hint? Did you guys hear anything about 144? Is it coming out anytime soon? I have not heard of a beta yet. Experimental beta or anything. Let's continue on. Heading south. If we can. We do have a lot of time. Guys wanna go to San Diego? Yeah, I think we can go this route. Because we will be passing through Zeemod here, I think. And, oh crap, I didn't install it. Yeah, I've been looking into this Better Arizona, I think is the name of the mod. And I think it adds a town, something. Let me see. I think it's near Phoenix. Was it? I think somewhere here where it adds the town and some new roads, if I remember correctly. Somewhere to the southwest, in between Phoenix and Yuma, maybe. Something like that. So it would be cool. Next to Maryland, to the east of Maryland along the ocean. Tom, is that the one where we have that bridge? And you guys mentioned this side is Maryland, the other is Delaware? Is that the one? I'm starting to remember it. It's not a sequel. The actors are the same. Ah, okay. Actors are the same, but they're playing different characters. I see, I see. Okay, I thought it was a continuation. Good. Coming after 143. Oh my goodness. Alright, Pokemon. Thanks for hanging out, man. Enjoy. Stay safe. Yes, and see you when I see you. Have a good weekend if you don't see each other. 13 going 30. Right, Ryan, because Ryan Reynolds is the kid, right? So he wasn't there in the beginning of the earlier movie, 13 going 30. Austria rework, definitely. Okay, what was I asking? Oh, did anyone know about that Better Arizona project? I think it's somewhere here. I think the town started with G or has a letter G in there. Give me a G. You guys still know that. I think the old school guys do. Another build went up last night. You mean in SteamDB? SteamDB stalking skills? Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's go and drive to San Diego. Where did I get those? That's cool. Beer Budweiser. Does this trailer have its own cargo maybe? It's interesting. Good, okay. Old school guys, here we go. That's the one, Panda. That's the one. Yes, Gila Bend. Thank you. Exactly. How did you know that? Good catch, man. Jack being up for the old guy jokes. Yeah, exactly, Dwarfy. And the actors are the same. At least the parents are the same. And I thought they were... I thought I saw an article saying they were the same characters. So it's like a sequel, an unofficial sequel. But maybe it was just to hype the movie or hype the Addon project. It's not really connected. Just the same actors. Maybe. Persecuted again. Don't worry guys, I'm joining you bit by bit, more and more. It's harder to distinguish. Youths. Whippersnappers. The terms are getting older and older. Yeah, the Addon project. I think it involves some kind of time travel. is the premise. So there's the future Adam and the kid Adam meet. That's as far as I got in terms of the plot. New truck hype. How are you doing, by the way, Dorothy? Thanks for joining today. By the way, guys, for those who just joined, we will be having a shorter stream today. Sorry, yeah, we have to prepare for some stuff, some important meetings today. So I'll have to end at 10 instead of 11. So we'll have only 2 hours instead of 3. But we'll make the most of it. So let's go and deliver some tires with a Y. Oh, that's wrong spelling. You're in the US. That should be with an I, right? Unsub. Who is this we? Are you talking to me? Yeah, me and Mrs. Clumsy both have our own important meetings at work. So we both have to prepare. And that's where the we is coming from. Not the royal we, don't worry. Not that egotistic. I laughed because you guys see the story with the tractors. I don't want to go there so much, but let's just stay there. You guys see the story with the tractors? It is very impressive. Farmers doing their stuff. Go, farmers! Farm Sim 2022 just got a whole new flavor to it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it, but let's not discuss the details here because it will be a very, very slippery slope. Yeah. One sec, guys. Here we go again. Parking. I like the textures in this trailer. Good job by Smarty. Not a lot of customizations, to be fair. It's a very simple trailer, but it's well done. It's all you need. Not 4-pixel trailer. Just the right amount to have those details. Okay, that looks good. Line it up. And watch out for the green. That's green, I think. Did I? Yeah, we got it. Good. The story of the tractor. No, I am referring to a different tractor. I'm not sure if it's known, but yeah, we have these global issues happening at the moment, right? And this global issue, there is a talk about tractors being heroes, doing their magic. So look into that, and it's going to be an interesting story if you haven't heard about that yet. And there are memes going all around around those tractors. There's farmer heroes, I could say. Engine idle sound, I know, right? Yeah. Let's go full volume here. And I've been told this is because of the supercharger, that surge, occasional surge. Good. Right. Let's get into it. Getting new trailers. The what do you call that? The middle ground between low deck and flatbed. Flat deck. I don't know. A low bed and a flatbed. Oh, I forget. But it's like a flatbed with a step. Hey DJ, how are you? Thanks for joining the stream. Trailer, truck, and map, all for free, right? My goodness, it's very commendable what SES did. What SES decided. Then this will hurt them for sure. But yeah, I totally agree. I totally support that decision. What is that? I thought it was one of those slides, you know, with the snow, with the, like in Europe, where you have those. I think you had it in Austria somewhere. But maybe this is just a tad different, huh? A silent trucking we do, Dwarfy. Yes, if you check out the channel, we do have a silent trucking with this exact truck in the engine. So you might enjoy that. Step deck, there you go. Thanks, Alex. Step. Thanks, Celebones. Oh, just with the engine being idle. Might not get a lot of views, huh? Or maybe it will, who knows. ASMR trucking playlist. Yeah, the silent trucking is the closest thing. Not everyone is into the ASMR term. Silent trucking with this engine on all idle. 4 hours and loopable, oh my goodness. Maybe that's something you can ask of Kriechbaum instead. Or actually, you can do that on your own, right? If you get... Oh, you can't do that anymore because everything is in the Fmod bank file. Before, when the actual audio files were outside, you can just get the sample, put that in Audacity or something, loop it out. But yeah, this time, you really have to just stay in TruckSim for 4 hours and leave it. There she goes. The purr. 55. Your truck can run out of diesel while on idle. Definitely. There's still fuel consumption. In these days, I guess you'd not rather do that, huh? Because of the prices. Although the prices seem to be stabilizing a bit, just a tad, I think. How do the prices look like on your end, guys? That's the problem though, right? When there's like an oil hike, the fuel goes up so fast. But when the oil prices go down, the fuel prices don't really follow as fast. I wonder why. Yeah, I'm not sure if it can be classified as ASMR. Might be the equivalent of naming a video ASMR and then inside the person is actually shouting at you. But it all depends on your taste. Like for Jay, it's too quiet, so maybe it is still ASMR. It really depends on your ears. Gas price mod got updated. Oh, really? Yes, I do have it, but I don't have it here in this profile. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's actually a very interesting thing. Maybe, yeah, that's a nice touch there. Let me record maybe an ONOPS video. It's been a while. Maybe I can do that next week if I get some time. We'll have a look at those gas prices. What is it normally? And how is it right now and where you guys are? Has it gone up? Has it doubled? Has it just gone up a smidge? How does it look for your areas? %60% or more in Sweden is taxes and taxes on taxes. Yeah, many of those European countries have very high taxes. But then again, what you get for that is like healthcare coverage and education and all that stuff, right? So you kind of get what you pay for, arguably. Good. Very taxes. I believe in Germany it's something similar. From what I hear from my colleagues at least. A lot quieter than the FLC interior sounds. Are those super loud? Around 150 pounds per liter. Nearly the same as a bottle of Coke. 150 per liter? How much was it before? Sorry, it's been a while since I drove in real life, so I don't have an idea how the prices are these days. $4.50 there. What currency is that, Celebones? Keep right. We have a roundabout coming up. Let's slow down a bit. Dang it, I lost my gear. Trying to slot. Find. There it is. Okay, good. Oh, it's a big roundabout. Oi! AI trying to squeeze in. I own both lanes when I'm in the roundabout, guys. Learn. Nothing major jump in India. Ah, interesting. I wonder why that is. Maybe you source your oil somewhere else so you're not affected. The loudest blinker sounds. FLC. No, I'm probably missing it. Goldfish memory is in place right now. Was 230 before. Oh my goodness, really? That's almost double. Was 230, now 450. Yikes. 128 to 130 around 3 to 4 weeks ago. Now it's 150. Okay, that has increased, but at least not double like in Celebone's case. Goodness, huh? Over $7 a gallon. Yikes. Yeah, it looks like in India it hasn't changed much. Interesting. Interesting how that all plays, huh? Hey, this area looks good. Are we in a new area? This looks more filled out than the ones before. Or maybe I'm just a bit biased because I'm really into the trees, the greens versus the deserty stuff. Oh, yeah, it's been a while then, Ark, huh? Wow, you have a good memory. 139, when was that? Last year? 2 years ago? Yeah. Unfortunately, I doubt my goldfish memory goes that far. FLC, I can't even remember who's the modder who made it. Is this the one by Harven? By XBS? FLB I definitely remember, but FLC not as much. Did I just hear a train? Nice. 3.7. Oh, there's the train. 3.7 liters, so it's not that high. Oh, right, different unit of measure. How much was it in California before? If it's 7 now. You did have a hike price from 70 to 100 a few months ago. Ah, I see. Different reason. I see. It's very bad timing, isn't it? Just when we're about to get back to normal-ish with the pandemic, now comes another crisis. It was by XBS. Okay, thank you. Yes, it somehow looked like a... Yeah, I remember how it looks in general. It's a conventional looking truck, right? Long nose. Closer to the classic than to the FLB in terms of appearance, I would say. Oh, there is an update for 143 on it. Nice. I see. That's cool that modders are keeping it alive. Don't say the T word. Too late. Second, where should I be going? I think right lane. Not really. Looks like here in the middle, supposedly. SCS Stream. I was there already. You mean that thing where they have guests? I was there. But I can't remember the date. Does anyone remember the date? I'm sure it's in the SCS YouTube page somewhere. So honored to have been a guest in their stream. Hey, we haven't taken a photo yet. Let's go and take one now. Bridge shot. Where did I go? Photo studio. Hey, Daniel. I figured I shouldn't be calling you Daniel or US style. Maybe more should be Portuguese style, huh? Maybe Luis would be easier. Luis Daniel. Thanks for joining, man. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm trying to look for a nice angle, guys. I think oh, this is a lot better. Yes, this is a lot better. The poles are a bit of a photo bomber, but I think we can make it work. Photoshop that away, maybe. That's okay. And the close-up, so why not? SCS sounds for the win. What? Are we in a multiverse or something? Did I miss something? Did we just step into a portal? Speaking of multiverse, I'm looking forward to a movie. Have you guys seen this trailer? I've seen this trailer when we were about to watch The Batman. I can't remember the name of the movie because it's like multiple words, like everything, everywhere, all at once. Something like that. Michelle Yeoh. Multiverse, very unique, very interesting spin. Looks like a very good movie. Over here, it will be showing March 24, so that's probably next week. Yes, that's next week. I'll be watching it with Mrs. Clumsy. Looks like a very interesting concept. Much like, did you guys watch the movie before? I think, what was it, in the 90s or the 2000s? Is that how you call it? Called The One. It was with, was it Jet Li? I think Jet Li, The One. Amazing movie, amazing concept. It's like a multiverse concept where you have multiple versions of yourself, and the premise was the less of you there are in the multiverse, the more power you have, because like the power is shared amongst all your versions. So if there are less versions of you, the ones remaining have like that power split. Like you have a share, and if there are less of you, the share gets bigger. And so there is this one guy that's like assassinating all his other versions, and so he gets stronger and stronger. But also that means all the other guys who are left get stronger and stronger as well. So it gets harder and harder to pick them all out until the point where there are just two of them, something like that. It's a very, very interesting concept, and it reminded me of this. I got reminded of that movie because of this upcoming one. There you go. Yeah. Jack called it. Scott's on his back. Heard the T word. Yeah, the one. That's a classic in my books. That movie was awesome. It's an amazing storyline, right? The plot is like, wow, that is, especially back in that time when multiverses weren't such as famous as now. It's a very interesting take on it, and that concept of like getting stronger the less of there are of you. Jet Li, there you go. That's a very good one. Yes. I kind of remember the scene. I think they were trying to protect one of the versions, and then there were like all these guys in Kevlar and all is it military or police armor, something like that, and then there was like a fight scene with all those guys. Cool fight scenes. Ooh, it's dark. Goodness, it went dark in a hurry. I'll have to find a rest area somewhere. There is one here, Camp Verde. Middle Verde Road, 1 mile. Okay, that might be what we're looking for. Early version. Oh, I can't remember the early version anymore. Was there? 1 second. Okay, Montezuma Castle. Ooh, interesting. Okay, 1 second. Let me go and look for that rest area. Okay, so we have to go on this intersection and then turn left, by the looks of it. Middle Verde Road. That's the one. Yes, Jay, that's the one. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Yes. I watched the trailer of that while we were waiting for the Batman. It was very interesting. And they had like a similar concept where there's like in multiverse, so multiple versions of you, and then they're like somehow something like sharing experiences or skills with each other. Something like that, but I'm not really familiar with the entire plot of the movie. But it looked very interesting and had some funny elements to it, you know. Nice balance of action and comedy. Hey, Omisake! Glad you made it to the stream, man. How are you? Thanks for joining. How is that Shumi Real ATS company mod? Have you tried it out yet? The Highlander. Oh my goodness, those are classics, right? There can be only one. Those were my favorite before. There were so many iterations of that, right? There was even a series, I think. And they were all using these katanas, right? The samurai sword. Very fancy. And the only way you could kill one was like cutting off their head, right? It's something like that. And then you get their power if you do. Yeah, that's true. That's a very similar concept. Not multiverse, but the same, like getting the power of the guy you defeat. Hey, Rook! Glad you made it, man. Did you manage to join the Discord? Sorry, I didn't. I was not monitoring. Not sure if the link worked. Hopefully it did. Oh, looks very nice here. Where's the rest area though? 1 second. Somewhere there. Okay. Have we been here before? Well, we'll see when we get daylight. Yeah, definitely, Jay. Gets darker and darker, literally, with each Batman iteration. Very true. Very apt, though. I like it. I would say, yes, I agree that it's darker and darker, but I still like it. I think it gets better and better, the darkness of it. Very fit with his character. There we go. This should be the rest area, I think. Maybe. Does that work? There it is. Straighten up the heel here. Alright. Good, there you go. So where are we? Oh, that looks amazing. Where are we anyway? Let's have a look at the map. Camp Verde, is there a rest? Is there a viewpoint? No, I don't think so, unfortunately. 436 miles. We'll see if we can finish it. Good. Got a chance to try it out earlier. You like it a lot, nice. Have you tried the real company mod from MLH? How does it compare for you? Yeah, because I'm a bit hesitant to try out Shumi's because I really like MLH. This one I'm using right now. I'm a bit resistant to change by default. But yes, I would be very interested to see how people compare the two. Baddie jumping in a car with an old lady saying, "Where was that? Which movie is that, Jack?" Yeah, I really liked it. I was very pessimistic about it, Jay. You know, because of all the entire Twilight thing, right? But yeah, he's really grown, and it fits him very well. It's a very different Batman from what we're used to. And I really like it because it's more realistic. You know, it's more human, less of a superhero and more of like a real person with the flaws, with the inadequacies, with the fumbleness. Because I think the Batman right now, it's only like he's been the Batman for only 2 years, right? So he doesn't have like the entire experience yet. He doesn't have the gadgets yet and everything. So, and it shows. I really like the movie for that. It really is able to show that he's not yet the seasoned hero that he is portrayed in most of the other movies. Here it shows he's not that good yet. He doesn't know what to do yet. He's one step behind still. And then the little things, like when you remove his mask, when he removes his mask, you see his what do you call it? Is it mascara? The black thing on the eyes, right? The makeup, because he has to put like makeup on his eyes so that when he puts on the mask, you see black eyes as well. And when he removes his mask, it shows that stays. That's very realistic. Unlike other movies where you don't see that the guy has makeup when he removes his mask. It's like perfect transition. Always pristine looking. This one is more realistic. So those small things that make him more human, I really appreciate. Luis, this is the one by Smarty. Timpte. It's hard for me to pronounce and spell. So it's in the mods list. If you look under the trailer section, it's the last item there. It's by Smarty and it's available in the Steam Workshop. It's a late 70s trailer, he says. So it's very apt for old school trucking. There we go. Thanks, Alex. DC is usually dark. Yes, this is even darker than usual. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a superhero movie at all. It feels more like a detective movie, right? Like a thriller more than a superhero movie, and I really like that. It's the same way, well, it's not as dark, it's not very dark compared to this Batman, but I really like the, what was the Captain America movie? The Winter Soldier. Because that one didn't feel so much like a superhero movie with powers and stuff, and more like an action movie with a proper plot and everything, you know. I really like it when they do that. It shows the some essence of reality in it. Not too far-fetched. Makes it more believable. From Batman to Panda Man. Yeah, the emo makeup, yes, exactly. And you can see him, he is pale, he is gaunt, he doesn't look healthy. So when he goes outside, like normally the Batman movies, right? He's the Batman at night, and then in the morning he's Bruce Wayne. He's all like proper and perfect, and the bachelor and everything. He's portrayed like that. But if you think about it in real life, if you have a person who always stays up at night, in the morning they'll probably not feel as good. Right? They probably won't be as like chipper about it. It would be very hard to do. So here in this movie, they portray that very well. That yes, he stays up all night. He's not, and then in the morning he has eye bags. He doesn't look as healthy. He's a bit pale because he doesn't get sun. So it's very realistic. Those aspects have been portrayed very well in what I see, and it's much more believable. Seeing a Bruce Wayne like that. That's the one you were using as well. Ah, okay, cool. You prefer Shumis a bit more, eh? That's saying a big thing. You like the logos especially. I see. Hey, that's very promising. Thanks for the comparison. Does Shumis also involve like the small companies? Because for sure it involves the real companies, right? The pickup points, maybe the trailers. But does it also include like gas stations and corner shops? Small shops like 7-Eleven, IHOP, you know, those things? Maybe we should think about combining the both of them, I don't know. Put MLH below, Shumis on top, so you get the best of both worlds, I don't know. Sure thing, Luis. A scene in Dark Knight. Sitting there in his kit, holding his helmet. Ah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's still pristine, right? Going through so much difficulty, but looks still so pristine. Like, I woke up like this. Hashtag, I woke up like this. Yeah. That thing we don't really realize before so much. But now, all those details are taken into account. Oh, yeah, that's true. So it's not only acting, it really is, he was not really super healthy at that point. See what you mean. That only added to the vibe. That actually added to the realism. Up all night, Jack can relate. Real and gritty. Oh, the Joker, yeah. With, what's his name? Very famous actor, right? Yeah, that was very dark. Yeah, very, very dark. That was a bit too dark for me, actually. Because it was really around mental health issues and whatnot, right? So it was very disturbing to watch. But yeah, it was very real, very raw. Batman was trained to be disciplined. What do you mean, Celebones? Bat's trained. What? I'm missing something. No, but yeah, that's the thing I like, because he's not yet so good at it. He's only been 2 years, I think, into the Batman job, so he's not perfect yet. He doesn't know he's still getting a hang of things, and it shows. Like he's good already, but it's not yet that good. Joaquin Phoenix, there you go, thanks. The Joker. Where? What a troll. Oh my goodness. Well, we are going to Phoenix, but I'm not sure if there's a Joaquin here. Does that deserve a buttons? Became Jackal in Phoenix. Close enough, man. Close enough. Your badge vanished. What badge? I'm looking at your name above. You have the mod and the 20. Oh crap. Yeah, that's the only thing I see. Got stolen. Alex stole it. There we go. Hey Rockstar, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're liking those two-stroke Detroit diesel sounds. Ended 3 minutes ago. Wow. That exact, huh? There we go, now we're on the road. Which road is this? I-8 West. Thank you. I thought he was going to push it. Yeah, we still have a very short on-ramp. So definitely lots of improvement on the road still. I don't see it. Yeah, I only see text, Jay. I don't see the emotes. Not sure how it looks for the others. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Strong brakes. Only text as well, okay. They actually said that they will be spinning off, right? I think they confirmed it. They have a spin-off, a Penguin series in HBO, was it? And I didn't know that was Colin Farrell. Penguin, he doesn't look anything like the Colin Farrell I know. That's amazing. I think I saw his name in the cast and it was like, where is he? You know, the entire movie I didn't see him, and then only after did I see. What? Very interesting, very enigmatic. I wonder if that has something to do with the spin-off series. Maybe he'll start off looking like Colin Farrell in his youth, and then he'll get into that penguin look afterwards. I don't know. But there must be a reason for it. Wondering the same thing if it replaces small companies. Ah, right, yes. I had that too before. I removed it since, I think. I only have MLHS now. Because he also has those now too. So I don't find the need for the separate mod anymore. But yeah, that's a good try. That's a good test. Let's check it out next time. Thanks for sharing that with us, Misaki. Young Justice. I'm not familiar what that is. What's it about? And yes, what are you guys watching? I need more stuff to watch during my downtime. Oh yeah, I was planning to watch. I finished The Last Kingdom. Very nice finale. I think it's the end of the series, really, not only the season. Very nice series overall. I like the premise. Vikings and the old school England before it got united and everything. And then the next on my list would be something similar. I think it released recently. Vikings Valhalla, I think it is. I haven't started watching it yet, but I added it to my list. The old Viking series I really like, but I didn't finish it. The latter parts, it started getting slow, and I didn't like the characters so much anymore. No, I don't think so, Jack. What's it about? Tom Hardy is Venom, right? Venom, Bane. Is that the guy? Okay, I see. Superboy, Robin, all those. I see. With Batman and... Cool, eh? Didn't know there was such a thing. I know there was the Titans series in Netflix. I liked it for a bit, but I didn't continue with it. I think I finished season 1 at least. Thank you for dropping by, Misaki. No problem, man. Catch you on YouTube. Good luck with the work. Thanks, same to you, and happy weekend. Catch you soon. Thanks for joining in. Animation, I see. Cool. Yeah, I have no problem with animation. I mean, there are more and more of those animations that are that have more of a, how do you say, more mature plot, I would say, right? And more for adults. Like the recent one I watched was The Legend of Vox Machina. I really like that. Very, it's animation all throughout. The plot is very serious, you could say. There is cursing, there are adult themes, and they speak without filter. There's a bit of humor. There's a lot of humor in there, but also some serious plots. Quite nice, quite refreshing. So we're down to 40. Thank you. The Prime sub isn't ready yet, but it already has run out. What a troll, Twitch. What a troll. Hey Matt, how's it going? What have you been up to these days? E-Man. Oh yeah, there was a new one, right? Yeah. I'm not sure where that's being shown actually. I have a few limitations on my end. I can only watch those I'm subscribed to. And that's only mainly Netflix and Prime Video. DC animation has better story plot than adaptation. Oh, interesting. Adventurer James Kija Delaney returns to London during the War of 1812 to rebuild his late father's shipping empire. Both the government and his biggest competitor want his inheritance at any cost. Ooh. Yeah, I was going to say that sounded like Peaky Blinders to me, just a different era, right? But I kind of like that. Yeah, I absolutely love the scheming, the plots. Less about the action and more about the smart plots, the smart ploys. That's why I really like Peaky Blinders. Hey, I'll have to add that. Okay, I'll look into it. I hope it's there. I hope it's here in my region. Taboo. Thanks. Yeah, that's why I also like Billions, because Billions is filled with like moves, more on the modern world, right? Financial stuff, but also filled with ploys, with dealings and sneakiness. Not overt violence, but more on the like very, very elaborate ploys and sneaky dealings with people. It's very entertaining. Soggy, how's it going? Wow, biggest stutter ever. Wonder what that is. Might be entering, I don't know, maybe could that be something related to Reforma? To Pasmod area? Not sure. He-Man is on Netflix. Oh, cool. Thanks. I'll have a look. Trucking a lot. That's good. I have not been, unfortunately. I think this is my first time trucking in a few days. The last time I trucked was Monday for the videos. Familiar with Injustice where Superman turns evil? I think I saw that. Yeah, I remember watching some animation for DC. I really liked it. Like, the one I remember the most is, I think, Operation Flashpoint. I really like that. I think Flash had to like turn back time or something. Something along those lines. Very cool. Very nice plot. Thanks. Taboo it is. Thanks, Jack. Hey, Julie. Thanks for joining. How are you? Camping tomorrow, Geek Squad. Enjoy, man. Looking forward to some stories. Are you going to bring your Steam Deck with you? Stream Deck, rather? Probably not, huh? Might be hard to find a use in the campsite. San Diego, indeed. Passing through Pasmod. PC Building Simulator, nice. I am very interested in the second PC Building Simulator that they released a trailer of. I don't know much about it yet. And I'm not sure if they'll commission me for more videos on it. But that would be great. We'll see. The next 4 movies? Goodness, yeah, I'm missing a lot. Yeah. I have to look for them. Had a peek earlier in the stream. Thanks for dropping by and saying hello. Good, doing good too, doing good. We'll have to end the stream a little bit earlier, so we have around 20 minutes. Probably less. But I think we can finish this job at least. The continuation of why Flash had to go back and correct his mistake. Hey, I like that. Yeah. Really like those. Yeah, Stream Deck. Or like second series coming. Earliest filming would begin early 2023. Oh, I see. Yeah, he's a busy guy. Does he have movies coming up soon? And this looks so great. The FPS is a bit bad, but the details, really feels massive. Yeah, I would bet we are in Paz area already. Sure looks like it. Flashpoint is awesome. Yeah, it's very nice. Highly recommended. I think it's a movie, but there are multiple movies with continuous storyline. Ay, this bro. Slowing down in the middle of the road. Rubbernecking that guy. Yeah, Peaky Blinders. I really liked his character. He was unpredictable, right? very unpredictable, his character there, and he portrayed it very, very well. Like you really never knew what he was thinking of, and he was like smiling at you. He was like all good, but then he turns around and does something completely different. My goodness. Same as in Taboo. Okay, that's perfect then. That is perfect. Maybe that's why they thought of him in that series, huh? Because he played that part so well. You are in Pasmont area. Okay, thank you. It does feel very different. Looks more massive. Looks like a proper highway and a proper city we're passing through. Very nice. Hey Miguel, how are you? How's the driving? Are you on the road? Sorry, you might be buffering because I don't think we have transcode today. Slow it down. There you go. I used to watch The Flash. I can't remember where I stopped because Netflix had it only. Netflix got it delayed, right? Like for example, we're on season 6, but Netflix only has up to season 4 or something. There's like 1 year delay or maybe even bigger. So at some point, I just lost track of it. Oh my goodness, that was fast. Indeed. Indeed. Netflix has season 7. Ah, cool. Yeah, I think I stopped at season 5 maybe? Maybe 6? Oh no. Riz lag coming up. How many miles do we have, guys? You think we'll make it? Yeah, we will make it. We're almost there. Almost a Riz lag. 2.25 miles. Good. Oh crap, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So Miguel probably can't hear me right now. It's been so many years and still I don't get transcode every time. There should be like a benefit for tenure or something. I would rather get full transcode than more sub badges or more emotes. Oh dang it, we have to stop. No. Fine. It's on HBO Max. Ah, cool. Yeah, I have not subscribed there, unfortunately. Can't remember where I watched the last one. It's been years. Good. The breathing engine. Okay, we're good. Green. It's on Amazon Prime? Really? Oh wow. Yeah, I'll have to look then. Thank you. What's a good keyword to put in there in the search? DC? Justice League maybe, huh? Yeah, maybe Justice League. Thanks. I'll look for it. Yeah, although the Amazon Prime here is, the Prime Video here is very limited. That's why they still charge so cheap. Or maybe it really costs like that. How much is a Prime subscription for you guys? An Amazon Prime subscription? Because here it's only $2.99 for everything. The Twitch Prime, the Prime Video, the Amazon Prime. 299 SGD is around, I don't know, 2 USD maybe, because the content is really way less than what's there. I guess a lot of regional restrictions. And it's interesting that it's been here for years, but they haven't been able to go past those restrictions until now. International Resilient Society. Hey Carmel, thanks for joining and thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Oh crap. Move. Don't leave me hanging. Thank you. $12 a month. Yeah, that's more the price I would expect. But here they are not able to afford charging that much because the content is really, I don't know, maybe 1/10 of what it should be. Sometimes it's so frustrating. Sometimes even the series is not balanced. Like you get this series and then you only get, I don't know, the first season of it, or maybe even the season itself. Some episode is not available. Like you have 10 episodes, only 9 of them are watchable. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. Lots of restrictions. So they cannot afford to charge more until they fix those issues. Even music HD. Cool. Invincible, what is that? Discovery Plus and HBO Max is being merged. Oh, is it? I have not heard of Discovery Plus. Oh crap, yeah, I don't think this is the right angle to approach this. Yikes. Probably should have gone to the other side, huh? Well, maybe we can do it from here. Maybe, I don't know. Doesn't look like it. I saw something, I think it was Darius from SES who shared that video or GIF in his Twitter. The guy did a turn like this. He turned his trailer so sharp and almost did it in one go. Almost, but not quite. Super interesting how he managed that. Let's see if he can do that too. Popular comic. I'm not familiar with it. Oh crap, wrong way. Do that again. Let's get a bit of space here. And what he did was he actually kind of like almost jackknifed his way to really turn the trailer as sharp as possible. And then somehow he managed to make the trailer do a U-turn. So let's see if we can copy that move. So if I stay here in this angle and just let that trailer go farther and farther inwards, like so, maybe something sharper like that. Yes. Crap, but I don't think I'm at the right angle. Yeah, something like that, and then you can see it's starting to turn the proper direction now. If I have enough space, I think I'll hit the other side though. Yeah. Something like that. What am I hitting now? I think I'm hitting the wall. Disney Plus when it's free. Oh, that doesn't look good. No, that didn't go as well as I planned. Might have jackknife there. Let's get a bit more space. And get more, maybe more on this side, on the left side, so that we have more space outside. Yeah, it's very fitting. There we go. And turn it in as sharp as possible. We do have space here still. That looks good. Turn it sharper and sharper and sharper. So I have the space. I still have space here. That's good. Yeah, turn it sharper. Like that. Then start turning it in. This is what I saw from Darius's video. It's working, guys. Kind of, right? Kind of. Magic! But I think, yeah, I had to turn in a little bit earlier because now I'm far behind. But yeah, it looks good. Rip tires on that trailer. Yeah. Bit more. Nice. And then turn it out. Still a bit too much. Let's straighten it out a bit more. There we go. Hey, that worked. That's a nice trick. I didn't know you could do that. I would have done a blind side reverse from that side on the right side. Didn't know you could do a reverse U-turn on the trailer or however that's called. I'm not sure if real truckers do that though. Yeah, it doesn't look healthy on the tires. Doesn't look healthy for the cables either. Ouch. Oh, not everything is available there for you. I see. Good. Right, here's a bit more breathing room for you, Dwarfy. Thank you. T-bone parking, yeah, that's the one. It's a thing. The parking brake. There we do the parking brake. Good. All right. Hey, just in time. Look at that. It's almost as if we measured the timing. There you go. 31K. No problem. Awesome stuff. Not too shabby. I'll take it. Maybe this is the next place we should go to in Flight Sim. See how that looks from above. That would be interesting. Anyway, tequila parking, exactly. Thank you guys for joining me for today's shorter stream. I was actually afraid I wouldn't have time to stream today, so glad we managed to squeeze in the time. Thanks for joining me, and catch you guys on Discord. Sorry again for the lack of videos. It will still continue for the foreseeable future. I don't see the work letting up anytime soon, but I'll squeeze in stuff when I can, and let's talk on Discord. Thanks, appreciate the company, and Clumsy Trucking, guys. Have a nice weekend. Catch you on Discord. Bye-bye.